Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you Penguin Random House's website, which is the publishing company. So penguinrandomhouse.com, this is the home page where you can really just go and look for books that you might want to read, find books you've previously read and might want to use in your classroom. You can see them down here organized by categories. You can go down here. I like this, what are you in the mood to read? It gives you some kind of fun little categories like A Beautiful Penguin Classic. What I really want to show you though is down in resources. Right here, it's for educators, which brings you to this page that's divided by level, so the 3 different levels you could be teaching. And if you click on high school, there are 3 different things that I think are really cool on this website. The first is this calendar. So say for instance, we want to go to February. February is Black History Month. So it gives you this long list of high school appropriate books that you could use in your classroom for Black History Month purposes. Also, I guess February is a good time to study dystopian literature. So if you want to do 1984 or any other ones on the list, these are all high school appropriate. Another, say September. Banned Books Week is the last week of September each year. So here is a list of banned books that are published by Random House. So all of these are high school appropriate. Also, National Hispanic Heritage Month is in September. Over here in resources, we have lesson plans. Now this list isn't really long, but it is nicely divided into these 4 categories. And if you click on any of these, for instance, Understanding Malcolm X, I'm not going to open it because it will bring you to another website. But all of these bring you either to a teacher's blog or some kind of educational website that has created a lesson plan around this book. And you can kind of go and check those out and then kind of explore in more detail. But what I really like is in resources is this teacher's guides. So the teacher's guides are divided into 3 categories. You have fiction and poetry, nonfiction, and thematic guides. So as you can see, the nonfiction poetry category has 102 books. So what you can do in here is you can click on any of these titles. I particularly like this one, so I'm going to show you. Never read this book, but if I go in here and I want to look at Dodgers as a book to potentially teach in my classroom, this guide has been created, which tells me about the book, it tells me about the author, a little note for me as a heads up of what I could teach, pre-reading activities to prep my students. And I really like that this one specifically lists our core standards. So these are some key ideas that I could focus on for the lesson, or for the whole unit rather, then some classroom activities. Again, what core standard they hit, lots of activities, lots of questions. So really, you could go on to one of these books, and if it happens to be one of the ones that you're interested in using, your unit is almost laid out for you completely. Then it also lists some other works of interest that could be related or that you could kind of build off of this one and dive right into one of these. But then at the end, it tells you who wrote the guide. Ooh, right here. That's not working. Anyway, it kind of tells you who wrote it, so you can just check and see accountability. So she holds a BA in English from the University of Georgia and an MAT from Agnes Scott College. This is what she does. Hey, she's from Florida. Oh, that's irrelevant. Sorry. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Random House Publishing, lots of resources for teachers to use, especially English language arts teachers, if you don't want to create a unit plan from scratch. And that's all.